Frosty start this morning and then it turns wet and windy from the west. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. Yes, a bit of a frosty start first thing this morning, one where you may well need to scrape your windscreens. And these are the temperatures we'll be waking up to. Milder in the north and west with cloud, widely below freezing across much of Scotland, England and Wales. The coldest place, -5 in Benson at the moment. They are in a dip and cold air drains down. It's called katabatic drainage. So in these valleys, that's where we have some of the coldest conditions at the moment. Yesterday's top temperature, 8 degrees. It will turn much milder by tomorrow, up to 13 degrees Celsius. And that's because we change the air mass we're in. We've been in the cold all of last week and for some of today, but through today, this milder air mass moves in from the west, and that is why our temperatures starts off fine and dry, but with clear conditions, it also starts off really frosty. Temperatures widely below freezing for England, Wales and eastern Scotland, but already the signs of a change coming from the west as cloud moves in and then rain. So a wet morning for Northern Ireland and western Scotland. The rain heads across Scotland by this afternoon. Later on today, Northern England, Wales and the southwest, you join in with the cloudy, wet weather. So after the sunshine this morning, grab those umbrellas and raincoats because you'll need it. And it's the southeast that holds onto the dry weather for longest, but the rain even moves in here later. And a big difference in temperatures, 5s and 6 in the cold east, but mild 10 or 11 in the west. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook to see how things pan out. And the big trend is how much milder it is set to get. So looking across the north of the UK, first of all, Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, this is where our temperature should be for the time of year. We're finally at or above average after being below for the last 10 days or so. Now, percentage chance of rainfall is high. We have bands of rain and showers moving in for the next few days. The weekend, actually, looks like it should turn that bit drier. Fortunes further south for England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, looking at our temperatures compared to where they should be for the time of year. And we are sitting above average or around about average. Next week, yes, it turns back to the colder conditions we've been so used to, but it's the Atlantic that battles back with the milder weather. So we have bands of rain and then some showers as we head through to Friday, but Sunday looks like the next time you'll have some drier weather in the south. Good morning to you. It is a cold, frosty start this morning, a widespread frost for England, Wales and Scotland, temperatures way below freezing, but the sunshine. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. It is a cold, frosty start this morning thanks to clear skies overnight. Temperatures widely fell below freezing, but as we head through the day and the next 24 hours, it is set to warm up pretty dramatically, but that brings with it some rain. And today is that day of change. We start with the radar clear skies for much of England and Wales, where we've had that frost first thing. Plenty of sunshine, but grab an umbrella. You will need it because here comes our band of rain. Moving through Northern Ireland this morning, a wet afternoon to come for much of Scotland, Wales and the southwest of England. And look at these temperatures. In this milder air, 10 or 11 degrees, but still holding on to that cold 4 or 5 in the east. This evening and overnight, the whole band of rain moves through, and that means it is a frost-free, cloudy, mild and fairly wet night to come. And tomorrow, cloudier for all of us with temperatures way up on today, 14 or 15 degrees. For the weather where you are in detail, go to itv.com/weather. As well, and that transition happens today. We start off cold and sunny, and then we turn wet and windy from the west. The rain already moving into Northern Ireland, western Scotland. So a wet morning for Northern Ireland. The rain moves into western Scotland, moving across the whole of Scotland by lunchtime, and then into Northern England, Wales, and the southwest of England by this afternoon. And this divides the country because eastern areas stick with the sunshine, but a chilly 5 or 6. Western areas, it turns much milder into this new mild air mass, 10, 11 degrees here. So a wet end to the day for many of us as this band of rain moves through, and it means a fairly soggy night to come and a much milder frost-free start to the day tomorrow. Tomorrow, cloudier, milder for all with outbreaks of rain, with highest tomorrow by 14 or 15 degrees.